Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Angel. I am many things, and my page in general is just all about life in the 30s. Started off talking about my career as a neonatal nurse practitioner, and when I was in school I vlogged about that, and I'm continuing that as well, but I have so many different aspects of part of life now that I'm just sharing and just showing my mistakes and the way what I'm learning and just balancing life in general. So full-time working toddler mom. My daughter is 16 months old, or one, depending on how you want to look at it. I have a husband, live in Houston, Texas, and yeah, just a girl just trying to get her life together in the 30s, or balance the life I have together in the 30s. And so welcome to my channel. Thank you for clicking, thank you for watching. If you have not seen my previous videos, definitely go check those out. If you have, then you know that this month, the month of August 2025, in case you watch this down the line, we're doing a Balancing It All series. And so I posted just like a sit down and chat with me about balancing it all. I posted getting organized, to-do lists, setting goals, planning out my calendar for the whole month of August. And so today, what are we talking about? Like what's on the agenda today? What is this sit down and chat with me about today? We are, if you didn't watch my most recent video, definitely go watch that one, because that's where we set goals together for the month of August. And actually, one of the influencers that I follow on YouTube that I absolutely love, if you don't know her, haven't heard of her, Maya Graves, she's also, I introduced myself and I didn't even say I'm a Christian. Like, we're balancing being a Christian, following God, getting closer to God. Like, that's a big part of this. But she's for sure a Christian mom, Christian YouTube influencer. And so one of her videos inspired this particular video. And it was like, as I was watching, it was like perfect, because it was like, wow, that goes, like, I need to implement that into my life. That goes good with what I'm doing for the month of August, which is pretty much resetting, just getting back into a groove of things, but a new groove with some structure, with a little bit of structure. So the last video was about setting goals for August. Now, in order to meet those goals, I feel like I need to create better habits, lifestyle habits in my life that will help me meet those goals. So today, as you can see by the title, we are going to talk about, still talking about balancing it all, but creating better habits to reach our goals for August. But you can use this obviously for any time in life. I wrote a list down. I'm not gonna wrap y'all up too much. I'm gonna try to get straight to the points. And if you hear noise in the background, that is the air fryer. I am also cooking, so hopefully it's not overdrawing this video. But let's get to the list. Like someone else, but I put my own items on here that really helps connect with my goals for August that I have previously written before. Creating new habits. So I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna probably just I have it on a notes tab in here, but I'll probably just list it on the screen for you guys there, so you should see it on the screen. But let's just go back over the goals that I have for myself for August. So goals: working out, being active, spend daily time with God, meal planning, intentional about time with my family, and posting weekly vlogs. I didn't want to overload myself with way too many goals, and then I won't reach them. So we're just starting short, 5 goals, and then these new habits, I think I have like 5 or 6 that kind of target a little bit of one of the goals. May or may not, and I honestly may add more to this, but this is just what I've come up with so far. So initially my plan was just to work out twice a week. So I recently registered for Pilates classes, which I'm still going to do that twice a week. And so some of this stuff you'll see, I'm not going to tell y'all, but when I do talk about it in September, some of these things are also in prep for September. So instead of although I'm going to do Pilates twice a week, my goal is to move at least 30 minutes a day. So whether that's taking walks, like I go outside, take my daughter for walks, whether it's doing like the YouTube workouts, whether it's doing the Pilates, whether it's, my husband has a walking treadmill, whether it's walking on that, doing something with some type of movement for 30 minutes a day, like just moving my body. The next one, this for sure was absolutely inspired by Maya Graves. I just thought it really touched my heart, because I was like, wow, I don't do that. I did it a long time ago, but I haven't done that recently. And so this one is to do kneeling prayers. She said we need to do it 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, and evening. For myself, like just beginning with my lifestyle, because I am a full-time working mom, just to start out lightly, my new habit I want to create is to pray at least 1 to 2 times a day. So in the morning and at night, because I do say my morning prayer and night prayer, but I feel like I did it like literally the next morning after I watched her video, and y'all, like I really was praying and crying, and the words just came out, and it just felt so good, and I felt even more deeply connected to God. It was just so refreshing. And after I did it that one time, I was like, oh yeah, that's gonna be on my list for sure, a daily thing. So the new habit I want to create, and this is in relation to the goal of spending daily time with God, is to do kneeling prayers at least 1 to 2 times a day. My next new habit that I want to create, which I'm already doing, but this goes with my goal, is to continue doing daily Bible reading. So I do read the Bible daily, and right now I'm going in a not necessarily chronological order, but whatever chapter I'm in, whatever book I'm in, I do read that particular book in chronological order. But I've recently found a study guide that I actually think I'm going to order it on Amazon. My goal is to partake in that daily. So finding time to just do that daily. So that's a new habit I want to create, is spending time in the Word daily. But I want to make sure I continue it. I'm already doing it, but I just want to make sure like that stays a habit. Like it's a habit, something that I don't want to break. This particular habit that's on the list is not necessarily a habit I want to pick up. It's a habit I want to let go of. And this is ordering out less, doing less DoorDash. Listen, that goes to meal planning. If we plan out our meals, we won't be here on a Tuesday or a Wednesday like, what we gonna eat? We didn't take nothing out the freezer, blah, blah. I guess we just gonna have to DoorDash because sometimes we just don't feel like driving. Guilty. We are guilty of DoorDashing. So new habit I want to create in order to meet the goal. So I want to create this habit of ordering out on DoorDash less so that I can reach my goal of meal planning more. The next habit that I want to partake in more, and this necessarily doesn't meet any one particular goal, but I do feel like in general, it's just like a life goal for me. But this particular habit that I want to partake in is turning my complaints into gratitude moments. Because no, I'm not necessarily a complainer. Like I complain all day, every day. Like we're human. There are times where I'm like, oh, I'm cold, or I'm so hungry, or I don't feel like cleaning up. I don't feel like doing dishes. Oh my gosh, we always gotta think about what to cook, what to buy for groceries. I don't feel like going to work. I want to not even do that. I want to turn all those little moments into gratitude moments. Thanking God, finding a reason that instead of complaining about it, I'm grateful for it because somebody else is wanting this. Because somebody else, is wanting the thing that I'm taking for granted. You know what I mean? I'm absolutely living this life that I prayed for. Like, there's nothing that I'm doing today that I haven't prayed for years ago. Like, seriously prayed for everything. And so now I got it, and I'm still finding things to complain about. I'm still wanting more. Like, I'm still, trying to do the next big thing or whatnot. So now I just want to sit and be present in what I have and be grateful for it. And I feel like I have on my list, my goals list, to be intentional about time with my family. But I feel like that kind of can tie into that a little bit, because it's like, I literally prayed for this family that I'm sitting in this house with, in this house that I've prayed for, you know what I mean? With like, take that moment, like my daughter might be crying, or cause she's teething right now. So I'm definitely gonna use that as an example, like crying and fussy. And I may be, and naturally, like even still, I could still be like stressed out. To calm my stress, cause it's, like overwhelming, I could turn it into a gratitude moment and I literally prayed for this child for 6 years. We tried to have a baby, you know what I mean? And then did IVF, and then first go, it worked. So like, that's a gratitude moment, big time, that's just an example. So that's one of the habits I absolutely want to pick up. And then the last one that I have on my list so far, and maybe I'm not finished. I feel like each month I may add a little bit more, or every other month, because a habit is something you have to partake in and do for at least 21 days to make it a habit, right? So these things that I'm talking about here, some of them I'm doing already, but some of them I haven't done. So now I'm gonna add these on to the habits that I already have, or break one, or take some off. Obviously, after 21 to 30 days, that's when it'll become a habit. When I do it consistently, you have to do things consistently. But yeah, this last one that I have so far is having a social media cutoff time in the morning and at night. So basically, definitely, as you know, like not starting the morning off on social media. Like the first thing you do, you wake up on social media. Even if you don't do it right off the bed, like within that first hour, I don't want to be on social media. I don't want to see nobody else's life. I need to sit in my own life. I need to figure out my own life. in the morning, and then even at night. Like I don't want to go to bed like lastly with the world on my mind. Like I need to have a cutoff time, and that also to me can go into being intentional about time with my family, because in the evening, instead of being scrolling, I could literally be playing with my daughter. I could be reading with my daughter, which I do feel like I am good with, but I could be better. You know, or even with my husband, like, and that's something that we do, like send reels to each other, but just being more intentional, and especially early in the morning and late at night. So that is 7. Those are the 7 habits I want to pick up so that I can reach my goals for August. And I think like this is leading to something even bigger for me in September that I plan on doing and sharing. And I feel like come September, like these are gonna stay. I may add still 1 or 2, still not gonna add like a bunch more, and then just keep continuing to work on it, because obviously we're not perfect, we're human. Like we make mistakes. We are so used to the current habits that we have. Like my current habit is not working out. It's not being super active all the time. My current habit is sometimes grumbling, like not every day, you know what I mean? My current habit is, yes, spending time on social media after 6 p.m., after 7 p.m. I'm on social media because to me it's like, oh, this is my wind down time. Now I can get on social media. And yeah, it's cool, but did you take care of yourself today? Did you do something that was completely for you, that's not having you like, you know, getting stuffed in by social media? So that like now it's time to literally be intentional, you guys. I told you this in the last video, in the first vlog, the first Balancing It All series post. The word of the month is intentional. Like we are being intentional about everything we're doing this month, every single thing, even when it comes to going out to eat, like to spend time with friends and family. Like, okay, you know, I said I want to eat out less, but also I'm gonna go out to eat because I'm going to fellowship with other people, like-minded people that are inspiring. So that is me being intentional about it, you know what I mean? Being intentional. I'm going to log on social media because I want to get inspired by a couple of other influencers' posts. So like being intentional, you know, when I do get on social media. So like being the word of the month is being intentional. And so we're really working. August is like just a reset, getting ourselves together, and it doesn't stop there. Like, yeah, we're doing that for August. That doesn't mean in September we gonna just not. Like, it'll be a little bit more relaxed. We did the organization part, we did the planning and all that stuff. Now September is just a continuation of August, with just continuing to create new habits, break old habits, set new goals, meet goals that we haven't met, things like that. So I am so excited, you guys. I am glad you guys tuned in for this. It is a shorter video compared to a lot of my other videos, but you know, hey, it's a video, right? At least we put them out there. We put them out there. I set my goal was to post weekly vlogs, and this so far in August I've posted 2 a week. Like today is August what, 5th or 6th? August 6th, and I've already posted 2 vlogs. Anyways, I'm so excited. Again, let's get refreshed together. Let's balance life all together. We're working together as a team. I'm excited. If you enjoyed this video, definitely please give me a thumbs up. Even if you didn't, give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell button so you can get notifications when we post more, especially because I have some stuff coming up in September that we could do together. Hit the bell button, comment down below some habits that you want to pick up or habits that you need to break. Don't forget, if you didn't comment on the last one where I talked about my goals, hit your goals down and below. Make sure you comment and follow me on Instagram at @AngelJanae. Again, thank you for watching. I look forward to catching you guys in the next video.